perfect angle. Holy. This is quality streaming. Sorry for the interruption earlier. I have terrible connection where I live at home. So, you know. But I should have brought a spoon here. Yeah. I brought a spoon. I'm gonna have some super mini cottage cheese. This is super lean stuff. So let's see if all my followers have left me. Oh my god, these connections. I need to prepare them better for the, so I don't disappoint too many people. Are we back? I bought a ton of more dairy here. Queso. This is like a cottage cheese, you know. So let's just have a lot of freaking low calorie dairy here. High protein, of course. Hello, bro! My connection broke the earlier stream. I was by a Swedish lake. No connection by a Swedish lake, you know. This is what it is. But we have a lot of low... Yeah, I think so too. You can say, I can't say it in my video, but I can just agree with you. I saw what you wrote there. Yeah, this is hella pasteurized. Not optimal, but it is what it is. It's hella good though. So I'm hella fine with it. So just some freaking Greek yogurt. This is 0% fat actually. I'm dressed up for you guys. Of course I'm dressed up for you guys. No one else. Actually, it's quite nice to just have some bit of nice clothes when being in town, you know. Feels kind of good. So literally Kcal Maxi. Here we have some connection, by the way. Fashion maxed. Yeah, use some jeans. I have some Chelsea's on also. I do love that shoe. Some brown Chelsea's. Nah, I just like the shirt. Kind of nice to dress up sometimes. I think this has fermented. Awesome. Smells a little bit funky. Worth. I mean, not super like more disgusting than the wear that and the link hat in public. Yeah, would be cool. It would be more fashionable with like a darker hat than a dark linker hat. The one I have at home is really like, you know, bright green. But it could be cool that way also, maybe. Not as good as the 2% fat, for sure. This one, the 0% fat, but still pretty good. Have you had raw yogurt before? Actually, no. I have not. And just a cottage cheese that is super low in fat, super high in protein. So it's 12 grams per 100 grams. Then that is 12 grams of protein. Then we have 3 grams of carbohydrates, 0.2 grams of fat. So I mean, basically all of the calories is from protein mostly. Sup bro, Tempest. Hello bro. Let's see here. You need to buy a black dress shirt. Yeah, I have that too. I have a white. I have a red, dark red. The dark red one is I really like. And you have more again. I have also. What do you say? A dress jacket. A dress jacket. Three of them. So I have good clothes if I want to. And I just like to dress up a little bit more. I feel like dressing up a little bit in public is kind of nice. I feel you feel more confident, and I think people treat you with more respect with that also. So being in shape, lean max to the gills right now. and just like dressing up and stuff in public. That is good for you, I think. People take you more seriously. So this cottage cheese, so freaking lean. I have been, you know, just pounding down the freaking lean meats lately. Like basically all of it is come from protein and very low freaking calorie, you know. And it's so hard to gain weight on it. I have managed to gain a little bit of weight on it actually. But, you know, it is what it is. Right now I'm just having a good time with the very selective food choices here. But, you know, I'm not done shredding. That's for freaking sure. That's for freaking sure, guys. I'm not done. So, some cottage cheese here. Eating a lot of different stuff here. Super lean stuff. Boom. Need to close my window so someone doesn't sucker punch me. You never know. You never know. I'm paranoid like that. Someone freaking sucker punch me, that would be fun. Let's see here. Such a awkward position. Can I like find a nice position here? Let's see. Ooh, a little cozy position while talking to you guys. I want the Maxi in the background too. No, I'm filming people in public also. What? I'm getting banned. These shirts are from Dressman. I only buy my clothes from Dressman. I love Dressman. There is a really good store. When is the first time you ever had raw food? You know, when I was younger, we had rare beef. And very rare, yeah, rare meats and stuff. But never like purely raw. So I just think I did it on my own later. Andreas wearing clothes. Yeah, bro. I'm just putting on some better looking clothes, and I feel kind of nice walking in public like this. You feel a little bit more confident and stuff, so I kind of like it. Usually I used to run around with what do you say? With this freaking it's kind of sweatpants, but it is merino wool. And also a merino wool long shirt, you know. And also basic t-shirt, cotton t-shirt. So I'm just glowing up a little bit, feels like kind of better. Putting on some jeans and a dress shirt like this and some Chelseas. Like a super simple, and you look like you care a little bit about fashion, like baseline fashion. And now I just wanna chill. I just wanna eat some really nice diet, high protein foods, and then just go to bed in a little bit. So we're just chilling. Yeah, it's nice to style Max every now and then. Absolutely, it feels good. In the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But in the end of the day, people do care. When I look at a person, like man or woman, and they have dressed up like, oh, you take them more seriously. You treat them with more respect. Like they care about themselves. So it is what it is. Actually. Yes. It is dawn here. The sun has just like set. It's really like eller set. It says, what do you say? I don't even know. Just gone down. And I don't watch videos of celebrities getting humiliated by paparazzi. I think it's cringe to watch that stuff. They are human beings too. I don't like to make fun of them. Like, paparazzi is a freaking parasite. I think it's freaking disgusting what they do to people. Like, they are just people. Freaking celebrities have feelings too. Fucking treat everyone with respect. Even if they are like famous, they have feelings. They can hear what you say. They are just people. Go to sit behind me. Don't make me paranoid. I have freaking schizophrenic tendencies, I promise you. This is pretty good. Cottage cheese. Can we freaking ban all these freaking fake girls? Oh my god. Bye. You're not welcome. Freaking thoughts trying to get in my pants. Get out. Get the fuck out of my pants. I'm too pure for these bitches. I'm waiting for Jesus Christ in heaven. I'm not gonna taint myself. Okay? The Jews. Oh my god. Why did I read that? I didn't even know it's gonna sound like that. Andreas, have you ever been catfish? Nah, I mean, I don't like to buy the pig in the bag, so to speak. I wanna see what I get. But no, I don't think so. I need to fucking lock my car too. In case some fucking maniac opens up. Let's see here. What's my body count? 5. Proudly 5. I wish it was lower. I wish it was absolutely lower. I wish I was a virgin and I found my wife a long time ago and we just lived happily ever after. But that didn't happen, unfortunately. I didn't know any better. Lucky you, being at 3. Yeah. Lucky you. Of course, guys. I don't play with these girls. Let's see. Get to the chopper. What can mostly girls buy with their body count? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I have a lot of things to say about girls with a high body count, you know. I think they just lose their value the higher it goes, to be honest. They lose their innocence and all of that. So, you know, that's crazy. So, I got 0, brother. Yeah, I consider that a blessing, to be honest. Rotten meat. I'm from Sweden. I think I need to change places. I don't like this place. People are freaking annoying. There are kids everywhere. Fucking they're gonna sucker punch me soon. Are you Andrew Tate? Yeah. I'm as paranoid as him when it comes to places like this. I don't trust people at all. We need to change places as soon as possible now. Let's go somewhere safer. Freaking town. I grew up on the countryside. I don't trust these cities. Okay, you go, bro. Freaking cars everywhere. Why are you scared of this place? I'm scared of people. I have been in the wrong circles for too long, and now my nervous system is just ready to go at all times. I'm so neurodivergent in the city, so it's like crazy. I just need to live on the countryside alone with a trusted one. Then I'm good. But if I'm in the city, you never know what's gonna happen. Now it's late also. And there are young people everywhere, and there are crazy people everywhere. Crack addicts, you know. So I don't trust these people. I'm always on edge. Sweden is gone. Yeah, especially when it comes loud freaking, what do you say? Immigrants. Then I get really scared. As you should. Like you never know. You absolutely never know. I heard tons of stories on news. And they oftentimes, they don't even say it's immigrants. But there are immigrants. When they're talking about grenades and stuff. What the F? Goatus is in the back. This is my brother's car. He has made a bed and everything in this one. So he used it for job and stuff. But yeah, Goatus is sleeping in the back. So let's just change places to somewhere we can feel safe, so I can freaking calm down my neurodivergism, or what do you even call it? Let's see. Let's pick a place where we have a connection still. In Sweden, we need to speak good Arabic. Yeah, soon enough. It's Swedistan, as we can see it. Freaking Swedistan. Calm down your nerves. Yeah, very easy to say, bro. Don't worry, Goatus gonna save Sweden. True. Me and Goatus. We're gonna do it. Goatus, he's the king though. Take a shopping, bro. I was just shopping. I have gone shopping during a live before. I can absolutely do it one time more. But now everything is closing now. And the Kcal Maxi was the only thing that was open. I went there before and bought all of this. And then I started the stream. But yeah, now basically everything else in this town is closed now. And the Kcal Maxi is the last thing that closes. Did my skull change because of the diet? No, it did not. I just had very decent food when I grew up. Very, very decent actually. So let's go back to the countryside now. I'm rolling out on the freaking highway here. We are leaving this cesspool of a freaking town. We are going back home, where I grew up. Right now it's what is it? 9:22 p.m. 9:22 p.m. bros. So hello Erling Haaland. Always that. If I say so myself, I don't wanna say like I'm bragging or anything, but I do think I look better than that guy. I need to compare myself a little bit with that guy. I feel like I am better looking than him, to be honest. You can hate this, you can hate me as much as you want, but I think that is the truth. To be honest, I'm not gonna talk shit about him, but I think I'm for sure more good looking than him. Resident Row is behind you. That is crazy. Andreas had to be nerfed. Imagine if he wants 190, true. But I'm very comfortable in my height. And my frame is excellent. Very broad shoulders, small waist, all of that. Very easy time building muscle. So I love my body. No problem with my body. My legs are big, strong, like I have a strong frame. So being 175 is fine with me. Like Mike Tyson, for example, he's 175. He was the best boxer in the world. I just like my height. It's like no problem at all. No limitations with my height. Like finding a good girl, no limitations. No limitations. Like, and I'm very happy with my face and stuff. So it is what it is. But I would say, what in a way that Halland, Erland Halland, is that the name of him? I need to go back. Erling Haaland, yeah, Erling Haaland. He mugs me in the diet department. Like, his diet is freaking based right now. He's drinking raw milk, raw honey, and eating fatty steak and stuff. He mugs in that regard. Freaking best diet ever. Yeah, I'm 175. That is my true height. Never had any problem with height. No one has never said anything about my height, because it doesn't matter when you have a decent looking face. Your height doesn't really matter. Face comes first. So, and there is not. I'm actually very truthful. So I'm. What my words is very, very, very often the truth. I don't make a joke. I try to be kind of like professional in my speech and stuff. Very truthful, like not leading people astray. So we are getting back to the freaking countryside. Oh, my home leaked. No, I showed where I lived. I'm doxing myself right now, guys. Hell no. It is what it is. I'm doxed. Planes is gonna start crashing into my apartment. Freaking kamikaze inside of my apartment. It's okay. It's a risk I'm willing to take. I do it for you guys. I do it all for you. This could actually be true. Swedes have amazing genetics because they practiced genetics in the 70s. Yeah, we killed the freaking people that were a little bit, what is it? Hindered functionally in the brain. Yeah. So Andreas is not the S-word. That's crazy. Yeah, something is gonna happen to me, guys. I don't want to die. I want to live. Something's gonna happen. And I want to live very badly. So let's see what will happen. I'm not gonna say that is just disrespectful. Jesus was a wonderful man. I probably suspect that Muhammad was a wonderful man too. So why are we like creating this duality, brother? Come on. Why the war? I don't get it. Why the religious war? Can we just love each other and freaking maybe both existed? Like what? I don't even freaking know. I used to think that Christianity is the most beautiful freaking religion ever. I think it's very beautiful. Like both are virgins, they meet, they marry, they have a family, they live for the rest of their life together. Like, Christianity is the most beautiful freaking religion ever. I love it. Andreas, you have great teeth. What do you use? The juice. What do you deduce? I use bicarbonate and hydrogen peroxide 3%, and I just mix it in the hydrogen peroxide cap, like mix it in that 50-50. Then I put it on my toothbrush and I brush it. The bicarbonate is like that acts in two ways, as a mild abrasive and also to lower the acidity of the hydrogen peroxide 3%, so it doesn't like burn you too much. And then the hydrogen peroxide whitens your teeth. So very like mild. I don't do it very often. If I do it too often, it hurts my teeth. But I can for sure do it like every other day, and it's on the edge of hurting. But I don't want to do it too often because I think it's bad to do it too often. So maybe like 2 times a week, 3 times a week. Like you have to feel it yourself how it is. Maybe I weigh like 75 right now or something. Between 70 and 75. Do you feel better being so lean? Yes, I feel better. I think I look better. How long have we gone without using regular toothpaste? That has been a long time now. You know, eating good food. I always floss. It's very important to floss because, you know, the stuff between your teeth smells like shit. So you need to floss that out, and you need to brush off the plaque. So, but I don't eat any carbohydrates, so I don't have like super high amounts of plaque anyway. So I'm just gonna stay here on this freaking bus stop here in the countryside. Like, this will be a good place to die. I was about to say this will be a good place to like chill. So maybe we'll get run like smashed in the back by a car, but that's a risk. I don't have to take that risk actually. I can find another place. I'm completely paranoid person. Everything can happen actually. So why put the risk? I just no risk in these freaking. What a stupid way to like break your neck or paralyze your freaking neck forever. Yeah, I'm gonna freaking overanalyze this stuff. You know, you can always die in a very freaking weird way. I have always fought like this, so don't gas. I'm ungaslightable. I have been around gaslighters all my life. I know what gaslighting is. I'm completely immune to gaslighting. Come on, you need to be better than that. How long have you been on the primal diet? I have never been on the primal diet because I think it's nuts. I've never done like vegetable uses consistently. I've never done the nut mix or whatever it's called with nuts. And I avoided salt there for a while, but that was like crazy stuff. I hated my life without salt. Then I bring in some salt to my life, and it was amazing. So, you know, I never did the primal diet. I think it's absolutely nuts. And yeah, but I have done a lot of raw foods, like a raw foods stuff, you know. That is very nice. And I eat raw salt. Can we call it that? Unrefined sea salt is raw salt. I love that. I always have that. Here we are in a safe place. Nothing can happen to us here. This is the safest place in the world. The car is locked. We're just gonna continue eating some good food here. Let's see if I can place my phone somewhere. Let's see. Somewhere good. Maybe here, maybe. Is this good? Yeah, I think so. Then everyone can see I'm in a car. This will be good. Let's see. My phone overheated a little bit. So, you know, I have an iPhone, so the screen gets darker when it's overheating, you know, typical iPhone problems. It's just is what it is. I mean, you can call it start to bald. I wouldn't like think that would be the end stage for me. We have pretty solid hairlines in my family anyway. My father has his hairline is perfect. He has just thinning hair. So for sure he has androgenic alopecia. But it's just like very well distributed thinning. Bro and his yogurt. Yeah. So I would say it like my hairline has receded here on my temples a little bit. Like between a Norwood 1 or 2 or something. And I just jumped on finasteride as soon as I noticed that. And as soon as Hair Cafe thankfully freaking dispelled all my fears around the freaking finasteride. I'm so freaking thankful for that, and also very thankful for everyone who recommended me to Hair Cafe. If they didn't do that, I would probably be like without finasteride now, being very like doing the freaking stupid hair massages, putting oils in my hair like a mask. Like I would go crazy. I was stressing myself to death about that, like working towards the wind that felt like that was torture. Then as soon as I popped this very beautiful, I started with the 0.5 milligrams just to make sure like the side effects. I was like just started a low dose in the beginning. But then I started taking this wonderful pill called finasteride, and I just took it, and all my anxiety just went away. I became very hopeful for the freaking future, and yeah, now I'm just chilling. I'm not overthinking the hair, not the scalp massages either. I watched another Hair Cafe video about that, and he just very clearly outlined that the muscles are under the freaking the blood vessels to the follicles. So if they are there and the muscle becomes tense, it doesn't matter. It will not promote any blood flow if the muscle gets loose. Very logically, it is like that. Why would that promote any more blood flow if the blood vessels is on top of the muscles? Doesn't make sense. So I just stopped the freaking massages immediately when I watched that video. And then I just watch some like others 10-year study of the, I don't care that he's vegan. I don't agree with that. I love him in that like in the hair growth kind of way. I don't care that he's vegan. Like he gives golden advice about hair loss. So that is all that I listen to. If you are a person that just cut someone off because you don't agree with everything about them, that is you. That is a problem about you. You idolize people way too much, and you should start listening to yourself, and you should take like golden nuggets from people regardless who they are as a person as a whole. Like be a little bit selective, more loving towards people, and even though if a person isn't totally 100% right, they can be right in other areas, like completely spot on, but okay, they are completely wrong here according to you, and here they are completely spot on. That is how I select like information. Like I take what you need, leave what you don't. Exactly. Some people get it, some people don't. Don't create unnecessary enemies that will only shoot you in the foot eventually. That's why I noticed that fat men during puberty don't lose their hair because of less DHT. That is cool. I don't wanna buy skyr. I haven't found a skyr that doesn't have any sweeteners. Maybe I haven't looked enough. But I have looked at skyr. But it was it was sweeteners, and that is something that I avoid. I don't want any aspartame or any stevia for that matter, even if it's kind of natural. I don't want anything to mess with my brain as a sweetener. I just want plain. This is very plain, very low fat, doesn't taste the best, but it is very high protein, low calorie, and this I can munch on once in a while, and I won't gain like super huge amounts of fat. So minoxidil with finasteride is what I do. Yes, topical minoxidil. I use also, I put a small amount of tretinoin also on my temples before. Then I spray the minoxidil, and then I mush it around for absorption, because I think microneedling for years, for example, that will just traumatize your skin like crazy over the years, and I think it will create scar tissue. I don't like that. So I think tretinoin will be a much better, that enhances the minoxidil also. So how much protein do you eat today? Way too much, but we are celebrating like having a lot of protein again, so I'm not overthinking this. I can I'm just having a good time right now. I'm being very nice to myself, to be honest. I've been to LA and I've been to Croatia. Those are the two places I have been. Your skin's microneedling is okay if you use 0.5 milliliters needles. Depends on your skin though. Yeah, I think very, very long term. So we say I microneedle for 30 years, like once a week. I think that will leave a mark. Let's say I want to freaking use minoxidil all my life, and then I have microneedling on top of that. It's like, what are we even doing here? We're traumatizing our skin continuously over 50 years. Come on, we need to stop. That is not something I do or want to do. So I think very long term. So tretinoin is a much gentler approach, I think. But then you can argue that tretinoin is bad for the liver, but you know, it's very effective though for the skin. So, but also I think my liver health is quite good. So chill out with the vanity. I don't know what that means. Franke skulle ge mig 50 000. What? What do you mean? Microneedling twice a week and minoxidil daily. Yeah. How long are you gonna do that? I think you're gonna freaking destroy your skin, in my opinion. Jävlar då. 5 000 spänn! Vad ska du rösta i valet? Ja... Jag undrar om jag ska köra Sverigedemokraterna. That is my vote in the next selection. I think the Swedish Democrats. I think, maybe. Would you rather lose sleep forever or feel hungry forever? Oh my god, that's an impossible question. None of them. But oh my god, I would rather sleep and feel hungry. Yeah, good sleep and feel hungry. Yeah, absolutely. Holy brainwashed. Yeah, we are brainwash maxing. Bro, would you let me know the answer? sometimes it's not that easy to read all questions that they're just piling on. What happened to your throat? It's called a fire mark. I was born with it. I was born in a volcano. I was born in the forge of fire. I'm a really freaking Lord of the Ring character. I'm called a fire elf. That is what I am. Voting on my favorite Zionist, Jimmie Åkesson. What a fighter that is. He has like persevered for so long, also. Fighting for his cause, and yeah, he has succeeded. He has gotten his leg in the freaking what do you even say, government, or what do you say? Right now, it's quarter in 10. Soon it's 10 p.m. here. 500K easy. I don't care to have dinner with anyone but myself. To be honest, I would rather have 500K and sit by myself and eat dinner happily. Have you met? Yeah, I would never think it was that. That's cool. It's a legend anyway. Is rice toxic? Hell yeah, all carbs are toxic. They glycate you and you get diabetes type 2. How often do you poop? I mean, once in a while, once in a blue moon. How's your mental health? I'm mentally insane. I'm isolating myself from people. I'm absolutely paranoid all the time. So, you know, I'm going crazy. When will the shredding end? Shredding never ends, bro. This is a lifestyle. We are starving until we die. Nah, I'm just kidding. That I can say on YouTube. We are just being shredded, like being in good shape, feeling good, being healthy as I can. So, bro, yogurt has carbs. What? I need to throw this away. Yeah, it has a small amount of carbs. Yeah, I don't overthink it. Like if there is a little carb, this is a cheat anyway. This is not what my staple diet is anyway. So I have a little bit of cheat, you can say sometimes. Pasteurized. How dare you say that word? How dare you? You can't say pasteurized in this chat. That is like saying Voldemort. This is Sweden. You know, later this summer, the sun will not. You can sun gaze at 10:30 still. You can see the sun beams in your eyes still at 10:30 at peak summer stand. We call it like what do you call it? There is a word for it. Something with E maybe. I know where summer like something. And you know, yeah, Solstein, yeah. Then the sun doesn't go down here in the middle of Sweden until maybe like 10:30. That's a pretty cool experience actually. I can absolutely do a live then. That would be really cool. Can show you all. I really like these lives. Just sharing my life a little bit. They're really cool. I really enjoy this cottage cheese. Really nice. So you want someone wants me to do a buzz cut in the chat. Yeah, typical slave. We are getting edgy in the chat. I was so freaking polite there for a while. I was saying it was so nice to everyone in the chat. Now I'm getting edgy here. Yeah, we have a slave in the chat, I see. Wants me to buzz cut and stuff, you know. Long hair is life, bro. Long hair is freaking life. Look at this. Look at this. Long hair is the best stuff ever. I love long hair. Who doesn't love long hair? Freaking mug all the girls, mug everyone. Freaking long hair is the shit. I love my long hair. I love the primer community that encouraged me to grow out my hair. It was the best thing ever. And now the finasteride and all of that, all things is only getting better all the time. Like long hair, freaking blonde warrior, you know. Gains a lot of like, I like having this things that gets me like confidence. Like hair is one thing, getting leaner is another thing. Like just piling on the things that get us a little bit of confidence. Like a buzz cut, what is that? You're removing confidence. So nah, I think we skip that one. So let's just open another one in, you know. Better hair than my wife. I can be your wife, bro. I can be your wife. You can be with me. Shad light, I'm sub 5, bro. I'm freaking sub 5. I wish I was uglier. Only Jeremy Meeks looks good without hair. I mean, he has a very developed face. There is just an attractive guy who has an attractive face can do whatever he wants. He can be bald, he can be freaking long hair. Brad Pitt is one example, for example. He can do whatever he wants. Just like, yeah. Raw meat reality, hello, bro. We're chilling. Eating way too much of this. I need to calm down. I'm just having a good time. Freaking chilling, eating some cottage cheese. This is extremely low calorie, extremely high protein. So not the end of the world. It's a good kind of sheet, you can say. I worked out today also, so we are just freaking chilling. How's your day going? It's going good. This is night now. It's like 10 p.m. So yeah, one thing that looks like a little bit I don't want to like throw shade, but what I have noticed, he has trained his like yaw muscles. I don't think he needed to do that. Like it just looks like he has trained his yaw muscles. Like okay, you train them to make them look wider. It's very like transparent. I don't think that looks any better. That is just muscle. Yes, jag är svensk. Renodlad svensk. Chest expander work, what is that? Nej, vi har en svensk i chatten. Coolt. Är du från... är du norrländsk? För det är jag. Det kan du höra på dialekten. Dialekten! That is the way I'm sounding like when I talk Swedish. Really, really typical Nordic Swede. Like, hallå där. Ja, det är skjut en älg liksom. Nu låter vi så här liksom. No. Låter lite sådär, vet du. Eller, we sound a little bit like that. I think there are some Swedes here. Absolutely. I have seen a lot of Swedes. Gurkan, Batman, Alex. Kan du snacka norsk? Lite grann kanske? Maybe only the tonality. But not really like... Yeah, I love... how do you say that? Norrländska. You know, the Nordic Swedish. Yeah, I like that too. I'm a little bit on the fence of southern Swedish. Like, sounds a little bit too close to Danish, you know. And you know what we say about Danish people, you know, and that is... yeah, sounds you're choking on porridge over there. Just kidding. But you know... I'm just freaking expanding my stomach on this. I just don't give a F. How can someone hate nature? That is crazy. Someone is hating on nature in chat. What? You are nature. You come from nature. If you hate nature, you are completely disconnected from reality. Cottage cheese. Super meaty. Super high fat. Super low calorie. It's like we are freaking building muscle without fat. That is what we are doing here. Did some deadlift today and dips. That was great. That was great. I did a huge increase in the trap bar also. I was really trained before. Now we're getting back to it. Now I'm getting back. There was 1 year ago since I trained. Now I have a couple of workouts. Not a couple, maybe 10 workouts now for the past 2 months, maybe. And I had like a 1 year break. I don't think that break did much, like in terms of strength, for sure. In terms of size, not so much. But we are getting jacked. We're getting freaking... I want a ton of muscle. I want to be in really good shape. But you know, I've been really freaking depriving myself of protein for way too long, doing some protein fasting, and you know, very low calorie and actually quite low from protein also. Even if it's 800 calories from pure protein, like 200 grams every day, they're still too low in my opinion. Like now I want to be around 300 or something, like pounding down the protein, recover quickly, get back into the gym, still be in a calorie deficit, but not too much. Like a more sustainable approach to actually feel good during the day also. So yeah, that is my plan. And then it's just to execute it very easily. So you know, some people talk and they like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. When I say it, I often do it. Like, just follow through with the plan, and you know, it is what it is. If you are a talker, you have to be a walker. very like, and just enjoy the journey, enjoy every step, like derive a lot of dopamine on every step. That is really important. So not just derive dopamine from the results, utan like have a good time. Have a good time. That is very important actually. And I do enjoy this. This is really enjoyable for me. Very much enjoying the journey. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, we can do both. Exactly. We can enjoy and indulge in our results, and we can just enjoy doing what we do. I love training. I love doing diets. I love like now. This is, I wouldn't call this like a binge because I'm so freaking low calorie anyway. But I do have a calorie surplus now for sure. I'm just pounding in the freaking protein, and just recovering a little bit from all the freaking fasting, all the protein what do you say, deficiencies. Like now I just want to have a like be a little bit nice to myself. Then we can be strict again. Maybe like have something that is more sustainable long term. Make all the cheese in the oven. I think this will be the last time I have some sort of dairy in a long time. I just want to stick to my blood, to my egg whites, to my raw lean pork, to my chicken breast. Something simple, because I can't handle dairy. I can't. I am so incredibly bad at like portion control when it comes to just dairy, because I love it too much. So I need to stick to something that is pretty plain, that I can enjoy, and still derive like muscle from. I think that is perfect if I just keep it to blood and the egg whites and, you know, lean pork, chicken breast and all of that. I think that is much better thing, and also some liver also, of course. So this is why I bought so much this night also, because I did want this to be my last. This will be my like last lean binge, low calorie binge, and then tomorrow we can just let's freaking have a plan, stick to the plan, and then we can be very consistent. And yeah. Yeah, exactly. I could play some more guitar, like with my sheeps. Maybe learn some new guitar song. That was a long time ago. That I could absolutely do. Have you eaten for real? Yeah. For real, I have. Like then I had like super high amounts of fat also. Then I didn't care. Now it's more like a very food selective binge. Now I binge on like what do you say, low calorie foods, a little bit better choices. My milk sheep will start produce milk in spring 2027, because right now they are lambs. They are 4-month-old lambs, and they will start to mate now in autumn. They have a ram, and there are two ewes, and they will start to frick in this autumn, and then we'll be pregnant during the winter. We'll probably sell my ram then during winter, so I don't have to feed him during winter, and then I can just feed my 2 ewes, and then they will have their lambs in spring, and then I will sell off the bucks, the rams, the ram lambs, and then they will keep the ewe the ewe lambs, and then I will have a bigger herd, and then I will probably trade a new ram. So he gets my ram, I get his ram from the same race, from the same East Frisian sheep. That is what I have, and then some new blood, you know, so it doesn't get like incest and stuff. So just some new love, yeah, that too actually. They love each other, but some new blood, and then I can keep going like that for a few years, and I can stop expanding my herd at any time. But if everything goes well, I can keep expanding, but we will see. What are your maintenance? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know anymore. I need to figure that out. I need to freaking figure that out. What is your favorite meat? That is for sure a fatty meat. That tastes the best. Really fatty, like a ribeye is really good. Just a simple ribeye. Picanha is something that is also very enjoyable to me. I can find very yellow cuts of picanha here in Sweden. That is really nice to have. So yeah, just a fatty steak. We can cut steaks out of picanha and it's extremely nice. But that is not my goal right now. I don't wanna enjoy food. I still do, of course. But I wanna be in really good shape, like low body fat. That is my goal. Have a really defined face and stuff. So that is my true goal right now. You maybe prefer ribeye with a nice sear. A nice sear is really nice. Yeah, I like the smell, and I love the raw. Don't get me wrong, I love it raw. I love it, but it's nice to have a little bit sear. It smells and tastes nice, and also it gets a little bit warm. So that is actually a very nice way to do it. Just a quick sear on each side, and then eat it like 95% raw. That is perfect. Exactly. The temperature is very enjoyable. Totally agree. Andreas, you can eat the best lamb, don't sell the ram. What do you mean? Of course I'm gonna sell it. These are very like valuable sheeps, and they are milk sheeps. You don't eat milk sheeps. They are not meant for killing. They're meant for trading, and they can live their whole life like running around, spreading good genes, spreading good blood, and yeah. How many push-ups y'all think you got? You can ask me directly, and I can tell you. That is a nice compliment. I would say not quite 50. I can do right now, I would say if I really push it, like 40. Then I'm being very fair if I say 40 straight. That I'm being very fair if I say that. I think 50 would be a challenge. I need to train up to 50. But 40 I could very much do actually, yeah. I did 30 not long ago, and that went very well. And I'm stronger right now. I'm much stronger right now. Bench PR. I don't do 1 rep maxes because they are dangerous. I'm not gonna risk it. So, but I think I have done like 6 reps on 140, and that was a decline. I don't do flat bench because those are dangerous too. You can tear your chest. So if I do a bench, I don't do benches anymore either. I do dips. But if I do a bench, I either do a decline or I do an incline. And decline makes you stronger also. So it is a little bit of shit. I was very overweight when I did that decline, like 6 on 40, but 140. But you are incredibly strong when you have a lot of fat and a lot of muscle simultaneously. you become like a strongman. They are both fat and a ton of muscle, and they are the strongest people on the planet. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not the biggest guy, so you know, that is. I would say it's decent for my size. It's decent. I don't know if we should talk about that H guy. I don't think it's very safe to talk about him. I think YouTube will ban me pretty quickly if I say anything about that guy. And I still believe GOAT is when he says he can beat up any strongman. If us, yeah, that's a funny question actually. I like that question. The thing is, if a strongman gets a hold out of Goatis, he's dead. They just tear him apart. They can just spin him like a towel and just break him off in the middle. But if he's probably more agile than them. Like he can probably like outrun them. But if they get a hold of him, it's over. Do you know how freaking strong they are? They can break your neck. They can do whatever they want with him if they get a hold of him. But for sure, it's more agile. That is just how it is. But you know, but what can he do if they get a hold of him? It's over. Any of us who gets hold of them, like we are just dead. They just break our necks like a freaking fish. He would bite. Yeah, what would that do? They would do nothing to that to a strong man. Do you know? They need to eat like 10 kilograms of them to make damage even. Will do absolutely nothing in that scenario. Eye gouge. He doesn't have a chance. Doesn't have a freaking chance. They can do the same. They can also eye gouge Goatis. And then he's done. They are so much stronger. But for sure, I would say that the only like upper hand Goatis has, he can outrun them. For sure, like yeah, they have a ton of muscle. They are not like that agile and stuff. But it's just over if they get a hold of him. There is just it's like he uses a spear or a knife. Yeah. But if they use a spear or a knife also, maybe, you know, maybe it's good to have like good agility when you use a spear. Maybe that's like upper hand. So, but you know, what even is that? What even is that? Have you seen that one video when Eddie Hall fights that Irish Irish guy, like lightweight Irish guy? You know who I'm talking about. And it's just I know it's even Thor who does it. And they just like it's a kid with his dad. Like that is how it looks like. And he got no chance. He can run around him a little bit, but you know, not much more than that. What is that guy even called? McGregor, yeah. It was McGregor and Hafthor. Like they were like sparring or anything. You can see Hafthor is very like slow and big and strong, and McGregor is running around him in circles. But if in any point in time like Hafthor gets a hold of him, it's over. This is how it is. Goat is Jesus. He has the power so he can fly. Yeah, I think so too, bro. Alex! Jag vet inte vad jag är vaken nu. I don't know what I'm even awake now. What am I doing with my life? Yeah, kolla Eddie Hall and Polish Twins. True. Yeah, he did freaking martial arts there for a while. That was crazy. So fun to watch those kind of things. Though that drives like freaking trafficking. Trafficking. Can you say trafficking on YouTube? Han mördar dem. Yeah, exactly. That's what happens. You just get a hold of them in a cage with a monster. Like, it's like being in a cage with a bear. It's like the same thing. So sometimes I just also think that goat say things just to be the same thing that Andrew Tate does, to be very controversial, to be very edgy, to trigger people. It's just that. And goat is just plays by that game. It's just a typical like strategy to clip farm, exactly. Yeah. So. Super simple. Parent goat has no chance on anyone. Yeah. I also think he looks better with a little bit of muscle, of course, because that's what I'm doing right now. So, engagement baiting, exactly. That is exactly it. That is a very good word, actually. So, Miss roided up. I don't even know if he was roided. He looks very naturally built, actually. He just was very consistent in the gym. He looks like a guy who was very consistent in the gym. They look basically like that. And if he was roided, yeah, then maybe he was just not that consistent and he just took a shortcut. But I respect people that just go to the gym and just do it naturally. That is what my father has done and I have done. So I'm never gonna go on steroids unnecessarily. I think they can like kill you prematurely also, so I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I mean, Goates has a lot of like very, what do you say, loyal followers. They really love him. They really like adore him. Like he even, if this is true, like he got help. Like now we can even talk about that. Nah, let's not even talk about it. Those who know what I was gonna say there. So, but we're not gonna mention it. So he got help like with really horrible stuff there, and it's crazy that people do that, like help another person commit crimes and stuff. That is crazy. If that is true, I don't know. I don't even know if it's true. Yeah, exactly, Batman. You're exactly right. Yeah, you know what I was hinting about. But I don't know if that's true or not. I have no idea. What do you mean he? I don't even know. Agenus Wonderplans is true goat. Yeah, but I don't follow everything he's doing because some things is literally nutty. Literally, he like promotes eating some nut formula, and also like drinking vegetable juice, like green juice full of oxalates. Nah, I think I'm good. Maybe I'm absolutely wrong about that, and there is no oxalates in that. But I don't like the green stuff. It feels so wrong. It feels so incredibly wrong drinking that. And all the detoxing, I don't get that. What do you mean? Like they talk about when is the detox ever gonna end? Like how long does it take? Have anyone on the primal diet like ever freaking stopped detoxing, or is that all they do? They detox years and years on end, and they never stop detoxing. Like, when is it gonna end? Are you ever like healed? I don't get it. I have never seen like a primal dieter that is completely healed in the end. Like they seem to detox all the time. Is that just because they consume like vegetable juices all the time? They never detox enough. I don't know. They can't. They always like poisoning themselves, so they detox all the time. The whole point of the vegetable juice or some dumb alkaline thing that your body gets at optimum pH anyway through homeostasis. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We don't need to micromanage our amazing body that has detoxifying systems like the liver and filtration systems like the kidneys. All of that just works wonderfully by its own. You don't have to put exogenous stuff into our body to freaking detox. Our body detox by its own, okay? It's like, what? Why are we underestimating our bodies in that way? Just freaking pumping us full of freaking toxins. I'm getting triggered by arginus. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see what the. I mean, maybe there's some point like we have so much toxins in the modern society, so we just need to do something exogenously to remove that exogenous toxin. So I don't. Sometimes you know, yeah, but also you never know. So I'm like some little bit on the fence, but also like, come on. Also like, what? Come on. I think our body does most of the work. Arjunus learned in the end that he was wrong about the juices. That's interesting. No one doesn't have to perfectly follow that diet. You can just cherry pick that stuff that works for you. Exactly. I am the same, and I do that. Wow, someone sent Goatis 100K in crypto years ago. That is crazy. That is like a lucky guy. I remember when I was a kid, and there was one like computer geek like, I'm gonna farm Bitcoin, and I was like, how you do that? Oh, you do it like this. And I was like trying it very casually, and I didn't succeed because it was complicated, and then I just gave up. Imagine if I put a little bit more effort in that, and I just like farmed a little bit of crypto, I would be a freaking billionaire right now. But there are so many regret stories about crypto. So but I did hear about it until it blew up. So the potential was there, but too late. And more when I get older, I think about when is the next that opportunity is gonna come, and maybe I should put some more effort into that when that opportunity comes. So now we should just wait for the next opportunity, and maybe we can become. There are always shortcuts into becoming really rich. So the next Bitcoin thing, not really Bitcoin, but my English is not. I can't formulate myself here. But you know what I mean. The next opportunity. Let's see what that will be, and let's try to think like 10 years from now. That is a good ability to have. Jesus. Yeah, I'm Jesus sitting in a car. I should put more hair in front of me. Looks like I have more hair. I'm freaking Jesus. Yeah, I'm falling in love with my hair. I even started finasteride because I love to have long hair. So I'm hair maxing all my life now. I'm a hair loss witcher. We're just fucking hearing, Cryptos for brainwashed slaves. Are you kidding me? Say that to a billionaire today. To a crypto billionaire. You're very edgy. I think you're edgy. Yeah, I can link my billionaire crypto account to you. There are rumors that goats actually just eat Burger King. No, I think people talk very much. I think he adhered to his diet very much, actually. Knowing him, I think is, and I don't know. I don't know him, of course. I can't really say, but crypto seems unstable. I have actually lost 100,000 Swedish kroners on crypto because I invested so much. You know FTX. I was a victim of that, and I lost a ton of Swedish kroners in that. I was like so devastated. So it was what it was. But you know, I didn't like overthink it. This was money isn't real anyway. But I lost a ton of money there. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna become crypto rich. Yeah. And also I joined the real world, you know, Andrew Tate. I joined that one too. I was like, oh, let's learn some crypto secrets, and I can become a crypto millionaire here. And yeah. And then I just joined FTX. I just put all I think all my savings in FTX. Nah, I think I had some savings left. Like I didn't wanna like invest all of it, but I invested a lot. And then I just lost it all, you know. I should have looked at the guy who was the owner of FTX, and I should have reevaluated my decision there. Like, just a kid, just like I could have chosen another market, like what is it? Something with B, Binance or something like, I don't know. Like that would be better, but you know. Yeah, I lost it all. FTX just went bankrupt. Total freaking chaos. Yeah, no shit, bro. FTX is super bankrupt. I am a victim. I lost 100,000 Swedish kroners. That was crazy. But you know, it's a story now. And it was now it's just funny. I don't give a F about that money. It is what it is. It's just money. It's just a habit. I had those money because I like saved it for some time. Just a habit. So I can always do it again. So who cares? No one cares. Like, should not care too much. Money doesn't exist anyway, right? Yeah, just to reduce the cognitive dissonance here. Money doesn't exist. Just to make us feel a little bit better. That was the thought process. You know, sometimes we used to reduce the cognitive dissonance and everything will be fine. How long will you let your hair get? I think I will just freaking grow it, like until it becomes such an inconvenience that I actually have to freaking. Maybe if it gets stuck in my ass crack, maybe I should start trimming it a little bit then. But as long I can have a long freaking blonde hair, why not? That is super cool. I can be the longest blonde hair guy in Sweden. Like, let's set a world record. I love my hair. I think it's amazing. And I'm on finasteride right now, so we are maxing it out, you know. So just today, I like my like face structure, like the cheekbones and all of that. So I shave, not shave. You could say shave. I shave here, so my cheekbone is very like visible. That is just a thing of mine. And then I like to have it behind the ear, and I want like it to be completely skin here. That is just something that I like. Dutasteride. I mean, if finasteride works very well for me, I will stick with finasteride. But dutasteride sounds very interesting because I am that kind of person. Let's do it more optimally. Let's push what's 100%, like, oh, it's not 100%, but you know what I mean. Let's push for the most effective thing here. So dutasteride is really attractive thought for me. It really is. Would be really cool that too, you know. So, but finasteride is really nice also. But I'm doing good. Talking about finasteride and it pops up. Post-finasteride syndrome, Norway. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing good. Hope, yeah, same to you. And yeah. The problem would be the skin with the dutasteride. That is interesting. I have not heard this. I have heard a lot of positive things about finasteride and skin health. Like it improves the skin like very good. I had not heard that the dutasteride have problematic like problems with the skin. I don't want to have a beard, bro. Maybe I get like some. Maybe I want to do that later, you know. But right now it's very convenient to just shave it off every morning. I can grow a full chest, not a full. I mean, most of my hair on my chest is mostly like around my nipples. But I don't have a thick chest hair, absolutely not. Like a little bit above the chest also, but that is mostly it. A little bit on the middle, like here in the absolute middle here. But I just like to be clean shaven. Yeah, I like clean shaven. I think a stubble would suit you very well with the long hair. Stubble could work a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. I do like a little bit stubble sometime. But as of now, I just shave it off every morning, and that feels kind of good. And then I apply my beef tallow all over my face, and it feels like pretty nice. You look like a Swedish Brad Pitt at the moment. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, in the end of the day, I just look like Andreas. I'm just Andreas. I'm unique as anyone else. Like we look as ourselves, and we are very unique in all kind of different ways. I'm not the most handsome. I'm just like Andreas. I would like to see myself like that. I wanna see you with a disconnected goatee. Yeah. Have you ever tried waxing? No, I have not. Brad Pitt is female to male. Wait, what is that now? I can't think. Do you remove armpit hair? I do. I do use like a more rough trimmer for my armpit hair. I don't let it grow so it shows. I keep it down like, but I don't keep it like down like this clean shaven. I keep it like short, maybe 5 millimeters or something like that. Very short, maybe 3, 4, something like that. Ever tried now water only bee? Huh? Huh? Only blood milk. Nah, I'm not gonna do that right now. Shave everything. Yeah, I don't need to tell you that, but you know I shave down there too. You know, we keep it clean. We keep it clean. The carnivore psycho who tried to murder his family. Oh, is that a documentary in YouTube? Why is everybody talking about, asking about Face IQ? He seems like a cool guy. He seems like a cool guy. I do too, bro. Makes it bigger. That is actually true. That is true. Why do you think most carnivores end up adding back fruit and honey? You know, right now I'm high protein, so I would suspect it is that they don't eat enough protein. That is just my very vague opinion of it right now. It can change at any time, but that is what I think right now. Anthony Shafee has been very consistent with the carnivore, and he seems to feel very good on the diet. So I don't use any deodorant. No, I just right now I just use a freaking normal. Excuse me. I just use a normal sulfur soap to clean myself. I don't have anything better. Like there are for sure better natural alternatives, but that is what I do right now. Wash my clothes. Those goes in just a clothing machine, eller washing machine, with only water. So heat and water. Something happened to my throat. I haven't started shedding yet. Not really much. Like maybe I have seen some like baby hairs falling out. Maybe that has happened before, but now I'm just hyper aware of it. And I don't think I have truly started shedding, so it's really noticeable. But I hope it will happen like soon. That would be cool, because then I know it's working. Then I'm responding to the finasteride. So I hope it's gonna happen like at least at the 3 month mark. That would be cool. You will shed like crazy. When should I expect it to happen? Because this is a cool experience for me. This is the first time I will experience such a thing. What? No, I'm not deleting, bro. 3 months plus. Yeah, it would be really, really freaking interesting. Long hair coming out, most probably. What do you mean? Do you mean that I shed like short baby hairs and long hair will come out after that? Like a stronger hair? Is that what you mean by that? Just showing off for freaking hair, bros. Could lay it like wide. Looks like I have a ton of hair. Lion's mane. I'm eating cow leg boiled for 4 hours. How do you call that? I mean, that's probably very tasty. How is this shedding phase normally? I don't have an experience. I'm just looking very much forward to the shedding, so I know it's working. So I know something is happening and improving. Are you a woman or are you a man or a woman? I don't even know anymore. It is 2026. I can be whatever I want. You will probably shed the longest hairs if they are in a sensitive DHT areas, and they are thinner than the new ones. Yeah, I mean that is totally fine by me. I have patience. I'm committed to finasteride for the rest of my life, so I can start over, no problem. But we will see. I feel like like I'm very like I don't have anything back here. It's only my temples that is receding. Only my temples. There's nothing. I'm very thick, like back here and in the middle everywhere. So I think I'm in a very good spot. I think that I will probably like not shed. I have no idea, but I think I will have a good experience with finasteride. Actually, I'm quite hopeful with it. But let's see. I will document it all. I will share it all on YouTube, and I will like the 3 month mark. If something has happened at the 3 month mark, I will for sure document that. Let's see here. I have shed a lot on the crown when started the test ride. A place where I never did before. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. But at least, I mean, we can always soothe ourselves and say that it will get better afterwards. So we I'm just gonna like chill. I know it's working. If I'm losing hair while I'm on Finastra, I know it's just working. So I'm gonna be very positive when it happened. I'm not gonna freak out. Very important, actually. I will be very consistent. I have been consistent during fasts. I can do Finastra like nothing. So I have the confidence. How much do you walk daily? I don't walk that much now, actually. I have been just chilling mostly now, and just eating a ton of protein and stuff like that, increasing the workout frequency, you know. So yeah, I'm chilling. Probably get back to walking a little bit when I get more strict with the diet. Also starting tomorrow, be more strict eating like. Tomorrow I'll start eating 318 grams of protein every day instead. And that would be around like 1500 calories. And I will probably be very hungry. And then I will start walking a little bit more. And yeah, I think that would be good. Still high amounts of protein so I can recover from my workouts and all of that. So I have gained a little bit of body fat, and I saw that like in the mirror, and I felt it like, okay, I have put on a little bit. So let's have a last freaking indulge with some dairy, and then low fat dairy, low calorie dairy, and then just go back to strict again. So I was just giving myself a treat, and then now we can be strict. I will probably eat every 3 hours, because I do get hungrier when I don't have a lot of fat. I don't want to add any carbs, to be honest. I just gonna up the protein, and that will be enough for me. How much kilogram will you be by the end? That I don't know, because now I'm simultaneously like getting stronger in the gym, putting on the muscle that I have had before. So I am on noob gains right now. Plus I have muscle memory because I was bigger before. My legs were bigger before, and I can feel them like swelling up more and more by the day. So I'm not like, I don't want to drop. I will probably not drop in weight even. I will probably like increase in muscle mass and lose fat. I will probably end up maybe heavier or at the same weight or something. So I don't even step on the scale anymore. I don't care about it, because that will be just misleading. Because I'm growing in muscle. I'm putting on muscle at the same time as I'm losing fat. That is just misleading to step on the scale. It will just mess with your head. So I just put away the scale, and now I'm just gonna freaking yeah. I personally don't believe that you can eat too much protein. I don't see a risk with it. I absolutely not afraid of protein. I have been binging. I don't see why it would do me any harm at all. I probably ate like 600 or 700 grams of protein today. Having visible veins is the real tattoos. Yeah, that is sexy. It's really sexy with visible veins. No, I have never gotten into like improving my height in any way. I have always been content with my height all my life, being 175. I'm super content with my height. I don't try to gain height in any way. That has never been an insecurity of mine. Yeah, but who are those people? Are they old and sick? Are there people that are in their like peak health 20s, 30s that lay in there like what is that? Hyperkalemia. What is that? I don't even know what it is. Ah, uric acid, okay. What are the pronouns? I don't even know. Are you made of salt yet? Hell yeah. Why am I reading this rage bait comments? Mm. You produce uric acid and ammonia from protein. Also, I see. Oh, the first ban for today. He's gone. I think I need to go to sleep. It's 11 o'clock now. No, it's actually getting dark, but it's still light outside. Yeah, I took him away. What? I don't read comments like that. Freaking. Yeah, I'm a banner. I just ban the reason. No reason to sleep if it's light. True. Follow the sun. Let's do this in peak freaking Solstein. And you know, get 4 hours of sleep every night. That would be nice. Freaking holy. Yeah. Yeah, just some guy asking me if I was gay or not. Just jealous. Typical. Calling you gay because you have long hair and stuff, you know. You're unemployed, so it doesn't matter. Kinda doesn't, actually. Actually, it doesn't at all. I'm chilling. It's kind of chill. Like, it's this is the kind of feeling you get when you're a kid. You're just chilling, and it's really like now during this time when I was a kid during summer break, we were just cycling around and maybe like drank some alcohol with the boys, and just how are the sheeps? They are good. I visit them today a little bit. They're just chilling. They were ruminating, and they are just really docile, laying in the shade, just chewing their little cud there and swallowing, and then they don't want to do anything. They look at you like this, like they are stoned. And then maybe like 30 minutes later or 1 hour later, they are on the go again. Then they're very happy, and they run around and they eat grass and stuff, and they play with each other a little bit. They headbutt each other and stuff. So yeah, sheeps are amazing, and they are so social. Like when I get into the fields now with them, they are really, what do you say? They see me as a part of their pack. Like they are very what do you say? Curious about me. One ewe sheep there is really curious about me. The black one. She comes very close. She sniffs my finger. The girls are a little bit shyer than the buck, the ram. I will say buck. The ram is very like he wants to confront me. He wants to bro fist me with his head and stuff. And I'm very loving towards him, so I just scratch him all over him. So he said, because I think he likes it. I don't know. Maybe he thinks I'm just embarrassing him in front of the girls. I don't know. But very very nice like experience with the sheeps. They're very nice. Does he stamp on the ground? I have not seen that yet. I have not. I don't know if he's gonna do that. We will see. Maybe he will do that. That will be a very cool experience actually. But right now he just headbutts me. If I front my hand with my fist like this, then he just like headbutts my like a bro fist. He gives me a bro fist when I come. That is really like a nice way of looking at it. So you know, we are just freaking hanging out. PewDiePie. How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie. What a legend. I always watched him when I was a kid. Andreas, what is your advice on buying sheep, goats, and raising them the right way? You know, get them... I mean, what I'm doing, I can tell you what I'm doing. Sup, shrooms, how you all living? Hope everything is Nova and you're all having a preem week. I loved it. Oh, have you heard this one? What's up, YouTube? What up? Oli coming at you for custom grow for 20. This ain't the Nova channel design for cannabis patients and adults. Alright, man. In this one. Have you heard that one? That is the most legendary freaking intro in the entire world. Holy shit, that intro is so legendary. Oh my god. Have you heard that one? Is there someone in here who has heard that one? Please give me one person. Such a legendary. How can I see that in custom grow for 20? Yes, someone has heard it. Such a legend. I watched him a lot. Watched him a lot before. Such a legend. Where were we? Yeah, I can tell you what I'm doing with my sheeps. I have them in a ridiculous big field, way bigger than they can eat. Like it is 10 times bigger than they can eat. The grass grows way quicker than they can eat. They are so spoiled. I love it. I love watching my sheeps running around like they are disappearing in the grass. They are like disappearing more and more day by day because the grass is just growing over them. So soon they will have like this tunnels in the grass because it's growing so fast. So they are spoiled to death. So, and also they have like a shed with a lot of straw. So they can go in there and like be very cozy and stuff. But they usually don't do that. They sleep outside. They sleep like under a floater, like a tree floater that you put a deck, you can say, a sea deck, where you have boats and stuff. So they sleep under that one. We just happen to have that one on the field. There is just something that my dad has, like as a storage. So, and they have a snowmobile there also, so that they scratch themselves on also. You know, and they have access to hay, but they don't eat the hay now. They love the green grass. That is the only thing they are eating. So, you know, lynx is common in Sweden. They are more common than we think. The thing is that they are cats. And they are so incredibly careful, like a cat. So you don't see the lynx in the forest, but they see you long before than you see them. They are really hard to hunt. Like you have to be a very special hunter to hunt them. Very quiet, very like smart hunter. You know cats. They are super like careful. So lynx, there are lynxes where we live. I had my grandpa's brother, he was a hunter, and that is why I am a hunter right now, because I got inspired by my grandpa's brother. So he was like a grandpa for me, like but we weren't like directly related, but related. You know what I mean? He was like a grandpa for me. He taught me how to shoot a gun and a rifle and all of that. And he was very in tune with nature. He was like hunting moose himself, always bring meat home to us, and we grew up on moose meat. Like, and that meat came from my grandpa, my grandpa's uncle, though, eller my grandpa's brother. So we ate a ton of moose meat and stuff. So, but he said that there were lynxes around the house, and of course I'm gonna believe him, because he had very good morals. He never lied or anything like that. Like me, very truthful, very open person. So he told me that, and also my grandmother, that there are lynxes here, like, so that is pretty cool. So we have our little big cat here in Sweden, a cute little tiger, but way smaller, you know. So wild sheep will dig up hay, trust, bro. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they will probably dig up you know, grass under the snow. They will absolutely do that also. But I will absolutely provide them with the hay during winter, so they have access to it. I don't want them to be deprived, especially not during winter, because then they will be pregnant with my lambs that will come in spring. And I want them to be completely nourished. I want them to be very well developed in lambs, become very big, very healthy. So very important. Bro, Hair Cafe is vegan and looks amazing for his age. He does. He really does. He actually very much does. So I don't hate on Hair Cafe because he's vegan. Absolutely not. I think he's a very cool dude, actually. I do respect him. We are just freaking chilling. How they actually know he's truly vegan, though, I don't know. Does he eat eggs? Or does he eat fish? I don't know. Because if he do, then he definitely get a lot of stuff. I don't know what his like what his entire diet consists of. Does he have any like animal products or any animal fats or protein? Looks way better than goats for sure. Yeah, I mean, he has for sure good genes. He has good bones in his face. Hair Cafe. I think he looks pretty good, actually. I don't hate him. I mean, he's a freaking fellow homie for me. I mean, he's a fellow homie. Also, we have similar genetics. I'm not gonna hate on him. I don't hate on most people. so what? I don't hate most people. I actually like most people. So, but I'm definitely not gonna hate on the freaking Hair Cafe. And he helped me also. He inspired me greatly starting Finastra, and I feel very good about it. Gets all the nutrition from Finastra. True. I'm not a vegan, but I appreciate his discipline. Same. Exactly the same. Have a great day, brother. Hello, Soul Secret. Good to see you. Hope everything is well with you. I do have my wisdom teeth. Yeah, all of them. And I never wore braces. I had a I had a slight correction with my upper, the vampire teeth here. Slight correction. They file it down slightly just to make it more straight, and then they pulled it in slightly. That was the only correction. But other than that, I have all my wisdom teeth and all of that. So that's nice. Only like very slight corrections. Never braces. Never braces. The testosterone is made of gelatin, so it's not vegan. What do you mean? He doesn't use the testosterone. He only uses finasteride. He said it himself. He's a finasteride peasant. There's a person walking outside now at 11 o'clock. That's crazy. Maybe she's freaking unemployed also. What language do you speak? I bet I can speak it. Jag pratar svenska. Är du säker på att du kan prata svenska? Det vore ganska imponerande om du kunde göra det. Speak Swedish. Swedish. We are just chilling in this very late night in Sweden. 11 p.m. And it's still not... This is just how bright Sweden is in 11 p.m. You can see where the sun went down. Over there. It's like, this is how crazy Sweden is. Like... Oh, sorry, my camera. My camera's a little bit dirty. But you can see. It's like, this is the sun. There is the sun going down. It's like, okay, the sun is down. It's just brighter what it's look like. But this is just how Sweden is. The sun almost never goes down. In the top north of Sweden, the sun actually never goes down. Here in the middle of Sweden, there's like, at the peak, it goes down for maybe like 3-4 hours. Then it comes up again. It's like only like dips in the horizon and comes up. So that's pretty cool. Are you still employed? No, not currently. We are unemployed currently, looking for a job. Probably should do a part-time job so I can not hate my life. And something that I also truly enjoy. Maybe I could get like a full-time job if I truly enjoy it, but I doubt it. I think I will go for a part-time job, to be completely honest. And then just freaking go all in on YouTube. I like this. I think this is highly enjoyable. Like posting videos, being weird. I think that is really fun actually. Like, jag är från Argentina och du kan prata svenska. På riktigt. Det är ganska imponerande alltså. Why? How do you know so many languages? What do you think about Härjedalen? I mean, I don't really have an opinion about it. I mean, I do love my Sweden. Sweden is nice. Dank Alpha, my nigga Andreas. Whoa. Where is my filter? Where is my filter? Please. I need filter. I'm not racist. I'm not a hateful person. I just very uncareful with my wording. Sorry about that. let's see. What was the comment? Favorite books? I do like that. What is it? What is it? The Power of Now. I do like. And also Letting Go by Stephen Hawking was pretty interesting. I think. Oh my God, books. I need to think a little bit about that. I think just Letting Go by Stephen. Jag lär mig många språk. Yeah. My cousin lives in Japan right now. Japan, you say. And she's also like a very blonde and blue-eyed girl like me. Blue blonde-eyed girl like me. And she's my cousin. I wanted to marry her when I was a kid. We should have done that. I'm sad that she moved to freaking Japan. We should have married. Anyway, by the way, she moved there and she just studied a lot of Japanese. And then she moved to freaking, what do you say, Japan. Because she loved the culture. She watched anime when she was a kid and all of that. Then she must move there. And she has been there ever since. And she's much older than me, and not much. Maybe like 4 or 5 years older than me. She's 35 maybe, something like that. She has lived there most of her life now, like at least half of her life. And yeah, she's just a freaking weeaboo, what do you even say? And you know, yeah, we should have just married. We could have created such beautiful children. I promise you. I was so in love with her when I was a kid. We should have done it. I don't care if we was. I don't care if we were cousins. Oh, Japanese. Kawaii is the only thing I get. Och Dattebayo. Vänta. Hokage Dattebayo. Eller what is more? Uchiha no Yore. Uchiha Madarada. That I can say. I watch Naruto, but I have not learned a lot of I have not learned a lot of freaking Japanese from that show, because you know I think the what do you say? The freaking SVO, the grammar is completely like flipped. So it's really hard. It's not like English to Swedish. We have the same order of things. But I think Japanese is like completely different grammatically. So, yeah. Nice shirt, Andreas. Thank you. Yeah. Feels a little better, like be walking around in town, having a little bit of good clothes does so much for your confidence. People see that you put a little bit of effort. Yeah, I can't read that for freaking shit. I have no idea what that is. I understand it's Japanese, but you know, I don't know what it is. You know, yeah, man, put a little bit of effort in your looks, like clothing. That does a lot, and people like treat you better. I treat people better. I try to actually to treat people the same, regardless how they look like. I treat homeless people good also. Like I'm virtue signaling a little bit here, but I actually do. I don't want to treat like a homeless person or a rich person and everything different. I think this is the part of jantelagen here in Sweden also, like, don't think you're better or worse than anyone else. Like, if you're living on the streets, if you are rich, you are the same. You don't think you are anything better. That is the good part of jantelagen here in Sweden. We don't treat a homeless person or a rich person anything different. So there's not only freaking negative things about jantelagen. There are positives also. Once in a time, I thought jantelagen was this horrible thing. And actually, just the other day, I saw an African person that is living in Sweden. He speaks fluent Swedish, and they talked about jantelagen. And he said it very beautifully, like there is a beautiful side to jantelagen. I have always been really negative about it, like, or because I want to stand out, what people are dragging me down. And then I heard his version of it, and it changed my perspective a little bit. And I was like, there is a beautiful thing about it also. So let's think more like positive about it. I think that would be good for my own freaking mental health. What is happening? Are you guys smelling in the comment section? What is happening here? Is that pasta right there? You bet it is. You bet it is. We are poisoning ourselves with some unnutritious, dead, pasteurized dairy. Yeah, we are freaking hooligans. It's completely over, bro. Rip gut, Andreas. Yeah, especially like 2 days ago. My gut exploded. But we back. Damn, it always ends up being a very long stream. I need to sleep, bros. Let me sleep. we need to round this off. Not because it matters that much. I'm actually freaking I'm actually freaking not waking up to anything tomorrow. Like basically doing some videos or something like that, and yeah. But the lives are funny though. I do enjoy them. I should put more focus on a fishing stream. I do have the gear at home. Maybe that should be my focus tomorrow. Like actually focus on doing some fishing. Maybe that would be the thing here. Yeah, it's a really cold night now. Let's see if there are any sounds outside. We have a stream, not... we have a stream here and we have a stream outside that's running under a bridge here. Maybe you hear that. Yeah, now we're really calm now night. 10 minutes over 11. Yeah, it's 11:12 right now. 11:12 p.m. I could never do this with a job, you know. A part-time job, maybe I could. It's pretty nice. As I said before, it reminds me of the times when I was a kid and I could just do whatever the hell I wanted, like play video games until 3 o'clock at night, fall asleep, wake up at 12. Like, that was the times. That was nice. Are you making more money on YouTube than your welding job? I made a decent salary on that one actually, but it was killing my soul very severely. I was very stressed. We did very repetitive things there. I absolutely hated it with all my soul. I was, it was so soul draining. Another shad light in the chat. Yeah, I'm a shad light too. I'm not the most attractive guy in the world. She just saw me, and 2 weeks in knowing each other, she said she was having my child. Yeah, I've been experienced the same thing. But I hope you find a good one, because I only find the toxic ones. I don't know what that is. That is a me problem for sure. I'm just attracting freaking toxic people. But I'm only 30. I can change this. I feel like my brain has just been like done developed. It's just now it's done developed. Now I can start to think. I feel like I have, one of them had BPD. Yes. Yeah, you remember me saying that the last stream. Yeah, BPD is not to play with. That is I don't like to talk like stuff with your ex, but a person with BPD, that is a monster. Borderline personality disorder. And that is, you can never, it is complete hell. It is, you are in a relationship with the devil. And she warned me in the beginning when we started dating. She said, I have a devil inside me. She warned me. She said it to me. Andreas, I have a devil inside me. And I was like, shrugged my shoulders. I'm like, come on, it's not that serious. 1 year later, I almost ended myself. It comes to that. It is so draining. It was the worst time in my freaking life. I'm completely honestly, I almost ended myself. It was so close. It completely destroyed me. And now I'm better than ever. So, but just so you guys know, if someone is warning you, someone you're dating or something, they say, I have a devil inside of me. No matter how attractive they are, because this was a very attractive girl that I was dating. No matter how attractive they are, run. Don't think with your thing in the pants. Just get the hell away from there. Your mental health will go down the drain. And if you're a sensitive person like me, very horrible stuff will happen to you. So yeah, just a freaking advice right there. Horrible things can happen, and I'm lucky I'm here today. I'm actually very lucky, because I would consider myself a very nice person. I get used by people like that. And I just got destroyed emotionally by that. It was complete hell. But we back. I'm alive. I'm very happy about that. We are alive, and I'm better than ever. So it takes a lot of time to recover from it. But yeah, pray equals pray. That was funny. My current girlfriend has dissociative disorder, but she doesn't have BPT or anything. Yeah. I mean, if she's a nice person and she has some kind of disorder, then it's fine. Mine wasn't nice. She was kind of evil, to be honest. I hope she doesn't see this, but to be completely honest, no one knows who she is, so I'm never gonna say that anyways. But yeah, that was just evil stuff. And yeah. I am around here and I pray to the one Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, more and more I love Jesus. Did she cheat on me? Are you kidding? That was a staple. That was a complete staple, and she was very good at lying also. So she with a straight face, she could like say, "Nah, I would never do that." Like straight face, complete sociopath. Like it was a weird feeling. It's like, how can a person lie this good? I'm a horrible liar. I can't do it. It's impossible. I'm the most worthless liar in the freaking world. I promise you that. You will see on my face if I'm lying. It's so incredibly easy to catch, because I'm a very truthful person. I don't have experience in lying either. So, you know, I never gain any benefit in lying also. So I have always been keeping it to the truth. But this person, straight face, like, no, I would never do that. Like, like nothing happens. And she all, wait, my phone is dying. No, 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 no. Whew. Now what? Now it's loading. Please. Close one. Anyway, well, where were I? Where were I? I got panicked. Yeah, I don't know. Were someone asking me something? Yeah, I'm a good liar, but I dislike lying. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that is I have a huge dislike to lying also. That is also a huge, of course, small white lies. Those are okay, but if it comes to things that gives me too much guilt, then I just, it feels better to be honest about it. If it brings me too much guilt, then I absolutely tell the truth. Sociopaths are subhuman. I mean, what happened to a sociopath when they were younger is probably not to play with. Like, I know this BPD girl. She basically got abandoned by her father when she was younger, and she got all her stuff from that. And their parents were drinking and smoking weed in the household and fighting very severely, like fighting with their fists. There were no safety in the home, and like, yeah. So I felt very bad for her. I felt empathy for her, and that is a very, very bad trait to have for me also, because it was like, then I kept going back to her and I thought she could get better. And in my young naive days, I thought like people change, but most people don't change. People stay mostly the same. So and I'm done trying to fix people. Like that is a weakness in me. I should not be like trying to change or control people or fix people. That is not my job. If I have Instagram or Telegram, yeah, I have Instagram. You can always reach out. I'm like advertising my Instagram because I would like to coach someone like someday, like and maybe earn a little bit of money in that way also. But like for sure I would try out like a free coaching, because I feel like I'm very good at like about training, very knowledgeable about training and stuff. I would like to like help someone. That would be nice. Right now I eat as little fat as possible. Yeah, I do. I eat like chicken breast, egg whites. I drink blood. I eat very lean ham. I eat like chicken liver. Very lean stuff. And you know, and now I'm just freaking. Oh, Goatus donated 33 pounds. That's nice. Thank you. And you know, now I'm just freaking, what do you say? Having like a feast or something like that. On very like low calorie foods. So I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna start eating more fat if I'm. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. I got a donation. Yeah, maybe I don't sound very thankful, but I am. I truly am. Anything is good. Also, I have proof that money maxing is scope for dating. It doesn't matter in relationships. By personal experience, I am a jobless broke and my girlfriend owns a strawberry farm and supplier. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like attraction, like if you have good chemistry. Just initial attraction. That is the freaking... A lot of donations today. That is crazy. Thank you. Wow. Crazy. I think it's weird that it doesn't do that like animation thing that it usually does. But I mean, maybe YouTube is broken or something. But I think I get it. I think I get the money actually. No, someone took money from me. What? I should check my bank account later. I think I'm losing money doing this YouTube. I'm freaking losing money doing this. What is this? Oh, now we're back. 100 euros. Holy. No. Goatus. What are you doing? He betrayed me. No. He took more than he gave. Now he's taking money from me. Oh yes. Now we're back. Now we're back. Holy. We're just going back and forth. No security in this YouTube realm. You never know if you're rich or poor. Thank you so much. I think we will end up in a plus. I'm positive. Yeah. Optimism. That is the way. I think we will end up in a plus. I'm from Sweden, bro. Swedish boy here. Swedish Jesus. Swedish Jesus Christ. Pippilotter och grejer. Andreas, don't fall. What do you mean fake? Of course they're real. Oh! 1 Bitcoin. That is like, that is not much. What? 1 Bitcoin, come on. What? What do you even mean? Okay, that is pretty much. I'm just kidding. Det är dags att fiska någon och jag borde göra det imorgon. Jag borde fan göra det imorgon. Nu har jag ju pratat om det alldeles för mycket så nu borde jag ju faktiskt göra det också. Have you ever made more from donuts than you would have? That one day I made a, you know, when I got like 500 kroner donations in one day. That was a huge like bump. That was very cool actually. Oh, donate some salt and stuff. Craze. Car to imitate horse. True. My great grandpa he rode here to where I live in the farm though, on a horse and a wagon. That was where it all started. Then he spread his genes on that farm, and here I am. That is how it happened. $500 kronor, en röding som man säger i fucking knarktrakterna. Fucking röding. Inte för att jag vet någonting om det. Liksom, I don't know anything about that. Spreading genes on YouTube. Danish are better than Swedish. Now we're getting triggered, bro. That is a crazy statement. En hunka. Fucking hunka. Fan, en lax. Jag har aldrig sagt lax. En hunka säger man alltså. Röding och hunka. I wanna spread my genes in a beautiful blonde Swede. Greetings from Norway. I mean, that is practically the same genes. You're very welcome. We have the same genes, bro. You're very welcome. I will take one of your Nordic blonde Norwegian beautiful girls also. It would be perfect. We can trade. We can trade, bro. We can trade. En larre. Vad fan, det är första gången jag hör det. Tusing, det säger man i alla fall. Tusing, röding, hunka. 1000 spänn. Sweden Somali Trust. That is haram. Nej, I mean... Shouldn't say this. I'm just kidding. We are very accepting about race mixing. We don't have an opinion of that. But you know, we can't have any opinions about race mixing because then we are freaking racist. But you know, we all have them. We all have the true opinions inside of us. We feel something when we see that, and we don't like it. To be freaking honest. Does that make me racist, or does that make me just a truth teller? I think the latter. My rectus femoris is getting swole. That is nice. I can feel my rectus femoris popping. That is nice. $100 spänn i pungen. Lä i pungen. Soylent is working. What the F is Epstein doing here? Yeah, I saw him. Yeah, Jeffrey that Epstein. Give us back our blonde babies, boy. What a horrible joke. What a horrible joke. Why am I laughing? Is it too soon? Was that too soon? It was funny though. What? Holy. Oh my god. Stop noticing, guys. It's not a joke. Tror du på liten äter bebisar, Andreas? I have no idea. I actually have no idea. I don't know what that is about. What? Let's say, what would be the purpose of lying about it? To cover up something else, or what? I don't know. What is this fake language you speak sometimes? Swedish is a fake language now, guys. Fake language. Kolla upp hur många barn som försvinner i USA. Yeah, a lot of children is disappearing. Andreas is in the file trust. You got me. You got me, bro. I did a Breaking Bad. You got me. Swedish to imitate English. We have basically the same grammar and everything. And Swedish, we got so many, like, what do you say? Borrow words from it also. A ton of borrow words. So like, I should, wait. Listen, lyssna. Listen, lyssna. It's basically the same word. Like very, very similar. And football is fotboll. Super similar also. Football, football. Just a little bit completely different like pronunciation. What more freaking? Swedish to imitate PewDiePie, yeah. Copy-paste language. It really is. It really is. Come, you know, the word come is just come. Exactly the same. Come, come. It's all the words is like that. So if I talk Swedish, you will understand me. It's just a freaking, you know, what do you say? English with a different dialect. Come, same shit. What more? There's some more. There are many more. I don't know now. Yeah. So to see is se. See, se. Same shit. Skit, shit. Yeah, basically the same that also. Especially in writing. It's Germanic family languages, yeah. Yeah. Ja, hej och hej. Hi. Hej. Same. Rå är rå. Just a rolling R instead of raw, it's rå. Fucking rå, bror! I'm going crazy this late night. I like the late night feeling. I remember this when I was a kid. It's like, I'm always saying this when I was a kid. Like, you feel a little bit drunk. You feel good. Very interesting. Makes me want to go to Kcal. Yeah. True. Boll. Ball. Boll. Meatball. Köttbull. Bull. Okay. that was not the same. We don't even say ball. Meat. We don't say meatball. Eller köttboll. Then it's bulle for some reason. What the fuck? Like we say meat biscuit. Like what the fuck? We just completely messed up that one. Should be like köttboll. Fucking köttboll. What do we say? Bulle instead. What? Fucking meat biscuit. Accent is the same in Swedish. Yeah, Resident Raw, he mogs me. He's much more attractive than me. Maybe that's why I'm so jealous of him, actually. Yeah, I look up to Resident Raw very much. That's why I'm so triggered by him, because I see him as superior to me. That is why. Are we shitting on Resident Raw now? Resident Raw would try to swing and the 10 million oxalates in his body would stop him. Resident Raw is in a death nick. What is that? He can't mog anyone. Resident Raw mogs me. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. He's much taller than me, much more handsome. Come on. He has mugged me a long time ago. That's why I'm so jealous of him. Resident Evil. Resident Scammer. Why are we hating on him? I don't want any drama between him and me. He wants drama with me. I know he does. I don't want it. I'm like freaking Jon Snow. I don't want it. Take the crown, please. Resident Raw. You are my queen. I don't want it. I don't freaking want it. You are my queen, Resident Raw. You are my queen. I don't want it. He made a video on me. Are you what? What did he say? Was he nice to you? Was he freaking what did he do? Did he bash you or something? He called him autistic. Yeah, man. Big surprise. Yeah, I mean, what? Okay, another band today. This guy has been extremely annoying. He said I was autistic and had a toxic body. I mean, he's a what do you say? Primal dieter. So I mean, just that is an argument enough. Yeah, but to be fair to Resident Raw, he doesn't have the experience to like have a debate, and Vegan Gains has a lot of experience. To be fair, to be completely fair there. So I mean, experience, two people having two levels of experience there, so different levels of experience. I mean, acne can be fixed. It can be absolutely fixed. Drinks toxic veggie juice. First debate. I mean, I try to freaking lower my cortisol every day more and more. I don't think a debate, maybe it would be fun. If I would enjoy it, maybe I could do it. Like, but it would, if it would like cause me like any like negative feelings, I don't feel like I would do it. But if it would be fun, if we both are like buddies, I could do it like. Now it would be very hard to do because I think we agree with many things. But you know, if we do like a debate with the primalism or something, and we are like, okay, we are still buddies, but we can have this one respectful disagreement. I don't want to talk to someone that I don't like and have like a debate with someone I don't like. That would just spike my cortisol, and that would just like be a bad experience. I can, let's say I talk to Hair Cafe for fun, for an example. I don't have anything bad to say about Hair Cafe. I like him as a person, and if we would have a debate, he's vegan, I'm carnivore, that would be a respectful debate. Like, not like any hard feelings at all. That would be a cool experience. Just an example. Just an example. But I hate this like ill-willed thing. Like, nah. It would just two people like on two different perspectives having a discussion. More of a discussion than a freaking debate where someone loses because they are better at debating, or wow, he was so bad, he lost at so many points. Like we are trying to like provide some kind of value to the audience, not just like bash each other and like I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the point in that. That is not enjoyable. That doesn't spread any like positivity. I don't really like that. It should be like good banter. That is a good debate. Like I have seen, you know, that guy, you know, what do you say? Thomas DeLauer and Paul Saladino, when they did like a debate, they are two extremely respectful people. And also when Paul Saladino did it with Anthony Shafee, they're also two like Anthony Shafee is also incredibly respectful person. So that is very good-willed, very positive. That brings value to people, and not only that, like it doesn't like attract people that only want the drama. Like drama people just opt out of that. They just go blind for it. It's just like they don't see it because it's no action, it's no cortisol, no negative emotions. So they just go blind for it, and they think it's highly unenjoyable. But for people that are like me, I can watch that and be like, oh, it's no drama, how peaceful. And then I can watch that for a little while and like enjoy it because I'm in a peaceful mode like most of the time. I'm a very positive guy most of the time. And sometimes things drag me down and I get very like super depressed then, because I'm usually not depressed. And then I get, oh no, I'm depressed. And then I get positive again. I'm like happy again. Like that is who I am. So I sometimes when I watch GOATs, for example, I can feel that, okay, there's a ton of negativity here. There's a ton of bashing on the other person, ton of like, oh, that person looks like that. Oh, we all know why he works out. He's short. Like, and like I'm sometimes you're like, why are you bashing this person's like success so much? Like, what is this like very, very freaking negative mindset? Like hating on another person that you're not even interacting with. You are talking shit about him, and he has no like even way to defend himself. And why would he even do that? Why would he even have a discussion with you? Because you're only like super negative. That is just how I feel. I can't watch too much GOATs because it's so negative for me, personally. For me, I'm way too positive for me to watch that too much, because I don't like to gossip too much. I don't like to triangulate or anything like that. I know how bad that is for your own mental health. I like been a victim of triangulation, and I don't get it. Why are we triangulating each other? I don't triangulate with someone to bond. I hate that when people talk with me and they try to bond with me through triangulation. I'm like, oh, I give them the biggest sigh, and then I never talk to that person again, because they just showed me what vibration they are on. now we're getting into vibration again. But they show me by being turned on by triangulation, by being turned on by gossiping. They show me that they are in a low vibration state, and I'm like, I don't resonate with this frequency. I can't vibe with you. I can't hate another person just to be your body. Come on. What do you mean? Oh, it's just like, we are too old for this. Another, like, I can meet another same age person as me, and we are on completely different levels in terms of vibration, in terms of positivity. Like, this does not bring me, does not elevate me talking shit about another person. This lowers me. I'm not that person. I choose not to do it. A little rant there, but you know, that is just what it is. I choose not to do it. It's the wrong thing to do. I know it. Intuitively, I always knew it. Like since a kid, you know. Good night, bro. Good night, bro. Have a good time, Andrea. That's very close to my name. Good night. And you know, like ever since growing up also, like I could see people around me do it, and sometimes you fall into the frame. Nothing like weird with that. It's really easy to fall into the frame, and you bond with the other person, and you don't feel good doing it. And most of the time, what I have noticed is that people that triangulate, they only do it with a person that they don't have real chemistry with. So, for example, if I am with a person and the only way we can connect is through triangulation, that is because we don't have natural chemistry. So this is the only way we can like connect in some way, because in reality we don't like each other as people. So triangulation is just okay, let's just shortcut this instead of breaking it off. Okay, we don't have chemistry. Bye. We can't vibe together because we're too different. We don't actually like each other. So let's not even freaking follow this through. Let's not even interact anymore, because we can't bond in any other way than low vibration, and that's because we actually don't like each other. So we gossip, we triangulate. That is something that I have noticed about people. If two people triangulate or in a group or something, that group don't like each other in reality. This is just the way that they cope and they bond together. It's just a huge freaking cope. So yeah, people with true chemistry, they just vibe together. They laugh together, they have a good time together, they don't bash on other people, they spread positivity, and they are just in a good vibe because they are just vibing together. They can just sit in silence, they can laugh, like I said, like laugh, joke each other, like there's no negativity. So there's no like opposition and all of that. So it's super logical. Same with two people in relationships. Like if you have to talk shit about others, you're not meant to be together. Why are you in that state together? Like if you're meant to be together, you are two positive people just sharing an experience, a positive experience in life. Super easy. So I'm just waiting for that person right now. I want to find that person, and yeah, eventually I will end up with and have a really peaceful and happy relationship with someone that I love. That is two people that just love each other. That is just my dream. Yeah, I'm still in my car. Late. Soon it's 12 o'clock here. How long you been here now? Yeah, wow. 168 minutes. So really hard to find this nowadays, Andreas. Yeah, I have noticed that. True chemistry is yeah, Andreas, if you never found that person, would you be okay with that? I just have to be that. I think I have heard people talk about that the most optimal way to like find your partner is to be very okay with yourself first. Like be at 100% okay with being alone. Okay, if I were let's say if I were alone for the rest of my life, would I be okay? And really be okay with that feeling. Then most likely you can attract a person that is completely whole themselves too. And two people that is whole can come together, and they can create like a relationship without codependency. And no like narcissistic or codependent like dynamics. That is the thing that happens when two people aren't whole, you know. Bro is a cutie pie. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I also think I'm onto something. I think that I think it's I have heard people talk about it, that it's actually quite true. That if you aren't whole yourself, you create just a codependent relationship. It makes a lot of sense. Makes a ton of sense. Så... Andrew. Money doesn't have to be a criteria. You're still a whole person without money. You're still a whole person without looks. You're still a whole person without height. Doesn't matter. No criteria for it to be real. If you love yourself without criteria, you're whole. You're freaking whole. Why do you think Christianity is the most beautiful religion? I think it's so pure. I think it's so pure and beautiful. Let's say two children growing up in let's say they are neighbors. They're growing up and they like play with each other when they are kids. They grow up and they hit puberty and all of that. Then they start to date and like then they marry and then they start to have kids and family and all of that, and then they live the rest of their lives together. No trauma, no like oh, I dated this person for a while, and like they have only known each other and loved each other for the rest of their life from the beginning. That is the most beautiful way for two human beings to freaking end up together. I love it. That is so beautiful. I wish that for my daughter. I wish that for my son. Not to have all this trauma that I have had. I'm 30 years old. I don't have a stable relationship. I'm single as F. And I wish that I didn't have all the trauma that I have had. Like toxic relationships and stuff. I wish that I was like married to my freaking childhood neighbor. That would be amazing. But how easy is that to like configure if we don't like plan it very like almost like I wouldn't say like, you don't say forced marriage. I will say, how do you say, like yeah, arranged marriage. That would be something. I think that can be a beautiful thing also, like a good arranged marriage. But you know, optimally, it would just happen very organically, and two people would start to really like each other from just freaking, you know, a young age. Just being neighbors, playing with each other when they were kids, growing up, marry each other, and then have kids after that. And no freaking birth control of that disgusting shit. Fucking birth control, freaking destroying our hormones. And just making girls promiscuous, like, nah, this freaking society, I don't like it. Arranged marriage would solve incel crisis, absolutely. The marriage process in Islam makes so much sense. It kinda does. To be completely honest, yes. Holland, yeah. It's getting really dark here. Salt is essential, my friend. It does not make any sense to marry a 6. That doesn't make sense, of course. Especially not like a 40-year-old man like marrying a 6-year-old girl. That is crazy. But you know, if let's say two 6-year-olds, girl and boy, grow up together and maybe they marry later in life, then it's totally fine. But 6-year-old, what is that? Such a weird age. That is pedophilia. That is really disgusting, actually. The girl, she hasn't like matured at all. That's disgusting. That is triggering. I really like the story about Samson. Super strong dude. A gift from God. Got over strange from his hair. But his love for a girl took over. She cut his hair, just as God said it would happen. Yeah, I'm never getting a girl after that story now. No one is cutting my hair. I'm staying single for the rest of my life, guys. It's done. It's done. I'm keeping my hair and staying single. I do not know exactly, but does time. Period. Sodium. Nah, veggie juice is toxic. Raw salt is not toxic. Raw unrefined sea salt is not toxic. Arjunus should approve of this, but he's not here today to do that. But raw salt, that is the shit, bro. Imagine waking up and your partner have cut your hair. Yeah, in the Viking times we know what would happen. But in modern times, a huge freaking lawsuit, that's for sure. If anything would even happen for that. I don't know, as a man. I don't even know if maybe that is freaking abuse. Freaking cutting your hair. That's crazy. I would cut her hair for sure. Then that would be abuse. For sure abuse. But yeah. But I would for sure freaking put a lawsuit on that. Okay guys, it's officially 12 p.m. here in Sweden. Now it's gotten really dark. The stars is coming up now also. So it's getting really dark. I need to go to my apartment and sleep, bros. But it's been a really nice. Yeah, 12 a.m. True. 12 a.m. That's the shift of the a.m. and the p.m. True. My bad. So it's 12 a.m. here now, and sleep in the car. Yeah, we do a sleep stream in the car, bros. Nah, I'm gonna go, bros. I love you guys. Really good time. Good to see that many of you stayed with the stream, and yeah, we had a lot of different topics. We just rolled with it. I love it. Like we have good conversations here. I think it's nice. Thank you for being here with me. And have a good night, guys. I love you guys. Awesome time.